Oh! Ladies, gentlemen, gamers, and fellow Tower of God lovers, glazers, enjoyers, readers, enthusiasts, and aficionados. Welcome back to another Tower of God epic reading time with me as your host, the guy going up the tower and loving it and glazing it and sucking it, Chris Allen. And with me, I have my compatriot in crime, the dashingly devilishly handsome cowboy hairline.
Yeah.
My guide up the tower. Although not a red witch guide, more of a white dwarf guide, but a guide nonetheless.
Yeah, back on Mondays where we always do talk, right?
Yes.
It's never changed.
Yes, absolutely. If you thought we did it on any other day, you were lying to everyone else because that never happened.
Correct.
It's a nice Monday. We're done from work, and now it's time to enjoy ourselves and make everyone's Monday better with Tower of God reading. So, the unholy hairline. What are we looking at here? What is this? What's going on?
Yeah. So we have the oddly shaped cage.
Yes.
It doesn't look like a cage, being surrounded by the even oddlier shaped flagship, I guess.
Yes,
is what they call
centipede.
it. Yeah. Yeah, which is really weird because, like, why are the jihad ships, or like the big jihad, well, this one in particular, is shaped like a centipede? Like, this one looks like it was made to crush things. Look at the way they wrapped around it. Like, maybe that's a feature of it.
Maybe. I mean, maybe it's a repurpose. But my question is this Calivan's flagship, or is this anyone else's flagship?
I guess you could say it was Calivan's because, like, it's all of his people are there.
See, that's confusing to me because if it was Lopobia's, it would be a lot more explainable why it looks kind of like, I guess, animal-like, even though it's more insect than anything. But still.
In that case, it'd be Yasracha. Although Yasracha's not, like, he's Lopobia, but he's still Jihad's forces. So all these are Jihad's forces, so you can't really equate them to Lopobia, although they are helping on the side. I don't know. It's a weird thing.
Well, either way, we have the centipede flagship thing, which is probably Calivan's, squishing the cage. Why? Why is it doing this?
Because it's gonna blow up, and that's the plan.
No way!
That's the genius plan that our boy, what's his face?
LYBORICK
came up with. He's like, yo, I got a perfect plan.
Oh,
let's just sacrifice everyone and blow them up. And then see how much damage we can do. Which, I mean, he was onto something, right? Because he knows that the cage, they're protecting the cage for a reason. Okay, great. But, like, this is, like, the most brute force way to get it done.
I mean, it's not his people, so I guess that's why he doesn't really care.
And it's a double thing, right? Because, and Caliban pointed this out, that he's kind of looking, since he's like the new leader of this fifth or fourth corps, I forget which one he's part of.
The one that
he's the
Caliban
new leader of this thing,
had.
that he kind of wants to just like get rid of them and bring in new people. Like, he's already said that he has new people on the other ship where he's chilling at that are going to replace them.
He already had their replacements, and
exactly.
Yo, don't trust these companies, man. They will replace your ass.
In the first place, yeah.
It is crazy.
He's almost looking for an opportunity to do this, which is why this looks so forced, right? Because it's like there really isn't. There's obviously a better way they could go around this that could save more lives, especially since they have the numbers advantage. But
this is how Jihad does things. This is what he allows.
Well, LYBORICK is in particular, but yeah, sure, I guess.
Jihad
by extension.
This. Yes.
Yeah. So, and Caliban made a deal with him saying, hey, if this doesn't work out, I'm coming for you, bro.
He said he's going to kill him.
He said you need to take responsibility with your life.
That is crazy. And LYBORICK said he will.
Yeah, which I think is very fair for Caliban to say. Because, I mean, Caliban is giving up a lot here.
He got upset. Usually Caliban...
He's basically tricking his own people.
Exactly. And is he tricking them? Because didn't he did get to the point where he's like, oh, you're all going to die. You're all going to blow up. Like, did he tell them that or no? I thought he did.
No, he didn't say to all of them, hey, guys, you're going to blow up. He just said, this is the plan. He didn't, like, there is no blowing up in that conversation. So it is kind of, like, the only people that know are the people that are, like, inside doing the deed.
But isn't that just...
and Lutch.
Yeah, isn't it just Lutch? Only Lutch knows.
And the reason they got him to do it is because they said that his
friends,
his grove friends, the hidden grove, will be taken care of.
Basically, they
injected sent off in a ship.
Yeah, they let them go.
And they didn't even, LYBORICK didn't even give him confirmation. They're like, you have no choice whether or not I did it, but trust me, sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
that is so bad. Like, why would you not like ask for confirmation? Like, oh, can you show me a video
No,
feed
he
or
asked, but
something?
like LYBORICK said, I ain't giving it to you, basically.
LYBORICK is so, yo. I hate LYBORICK so much. Where is he? Where is he on the tier list? Also, those of you might notice we made no changes to the tier list because nothing really has changed in my opinion. We were gonna change the POV cam to like an exploding ship as per Adrian's request, but we don't know if the cage is gonna explode yet. It might not explode. I'm telling you guys, we don't know for sure. We don't
Man, I
know.
had the perfect gif. I was thinking of like the Death Star or something, but
That might be
whatever.
the next one. If the
Yeah,
cage does in fact explode, we might change the POV cam next time. But
fair enough.
we gotta see.
Yeah,
But either way,
so
yeah.
continuing on with that,
I
because
hate
this is such a
LYBORICK.
forced play, and we have someone amazing who can see the future, like Huarun on board. Huarun immediately figured out what was going on
She's
and
like, yeah, you might want to
informed
evacuate.
everyone, yeah, like take what we need from the cage and get out. So they already know what's going on. It's not looking too good for this play. On the other side, we have White fighting Caliban while Bomb is trying to break the spell. Well, not really trying to break the spell, but he was watching. But oh wait, no, I remember. He was we had a big power up moment for him right before,
Yes.
and he started using the souls because he was watching White do it, and it was kind of
White
like
told him he's gonna need to do it too.
White taught him essentially through like
Mimicry.
demonstration, yeah, while fighting Caliban. And I guess like we were asking if like maybe he got hit by like some of the
Backdraft.
aftershock of the abilities, and maybe that's how he was able to get his condition for copying. But we don't really know if that's like a legitimate thing. I mean, obviously it's worked in the past, but whatever.
Maybe Bomb can actually learn things without being hit by them.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe that's the case. Because didn't he also learn the thing from Hansung, the infinite like Shinsu glitch?
Yeah, and that's not really something you hit someone with. It's like a
Exactly.
concept. So
Yeah.
Bomb is a quick learner too. So he already figured out how to use the souls, and he used them, and he burned the thorn as well, the second thorn to be particular, which we know has
It's
some unique
stronger
abilities
somehow.
associated with it.
I think it's stronger. It has like it's more niche for sure. It's
Yeah,
not
and
just like a power up.
he wants to save people before this thing goes down. So we'll see what happens. I think that's where we ended off actually, right, with the power up.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good
Yeah.
recap.
A lot of the screens was just a White and Caliban fighting basically.
Also, what did White do to Caliban? I think we should mention that too.
Oh yeah. Oh, he cut his arm off, and then Caliban proceeded to blow it up to protect himself.
Yo, that is so badass. He's like, you know what? I gotta do this. Because he was like, all right, I can either take like a lot of damage everywhere or just sack this one part and be okay.
Exactly.
And he
But he
just
can keep
said,
fighting.
fuck it. Yeah, and then what did he say afterward too? He looked at me, I was like, oh, let's keep going. Like,
He's
this
like,
is
let's
nothing.
continue.
Yeah. Bro, he's
I
so
think he
crazy.
underestimated White's ability because he did his usual, I'm just going to face tank it, and this
didn't
last
work
move
out.
White did was a bit stronger than he anticipated.
And the crazy part is, right, I was talking a little bit of shit, right? I was saying, okay, White's only, he's like full powered. Caliban has one arm behind his back. And I was like, if Caliban goes full monkey mode with two arms, I don't know if White can handle it, because White's not really doing much with the one arm Caliban. But Caliban took out the other arm, and White still got his ass. So it's like, damn, Caliban really did fuck up. So White actually gets some respect. He's not going through White syndrome, which is, where he gets the power, but then he immediately gets cucked. But I don't want to say exactly. I don't want to say it's not going to happen yet, because now Caliban knows to not fuck around, which I don't think he was fucking around anyway. But now he's going to like be on his P's and Q's. So now White might get White syndrome again. Unfortunately, I hope he doesn't. But hey, man, it's fated in the stars sometimes. But we got to see. But yeah, aside from that, everything else is just going crazy. You know what's so ironic? We basically just left, like, what the fuck are Doan and Cha doing? Like, are they just watching this go down now? Are they just not fighting anymore?
Probably. We haven't seen them in a while.
Like, I know Doan kind of, like, saved Bomb, because she's like, oh, you could do whatever, just don't kill him. But that was, like, a bit ago.
They might be dealing with the jabroni that's shown up, the one that got his fingers cut off. I forget what was happening.
There's no way they're dealing with that fool. That guy has, like, he's literally missing his fingers. There's no way, like, he's a big issue.
Yeah,
yeah, there's no way. Thank you. Okay, cool. I got some cherries. Either way, so aside from that, I'm trying to think. There was one more thing I wanted to mention, but what was it? LYBORICK. We don't know what happened to LaFave yet, right?
No. Yeah.
Oh
Oh
my
yeah, they were
god.
approaching them. Yeah.
I think like fucking Evan Kell like got to the thing, but we didn't see what happened.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a little scared, man.
Good
I'm
point.
really scared. I really like LaFave,
We
despite seeing
might
so
figure out
little of
this
her.
episode.
Oh god, I'm so scared. And then oh yeah, I mean this is like more last episode, but like they killed the fucking Windbird with the bullet from LaFave. So that
Mm-hmm.
branch leader's dealt with. I'm trying to just think where everyone is. There's so much moving parts in this place, man. I actually love it. God, man, I'm so horny for Tog. But either way, let's just start. Let's see what's going on. So, we have the centipede thing, you know, coiling around similar to how Karaka's tendrils coil around Caliban and he doesn't give a fuck. And we have like all the little space battle happening, very reminiscent of Star Wars. And let's see what's going on. This thing literally looks like a fucking centipede, man. Look at this shit. What the hell are they thinking? I think they figured out that we're hiding something in the cage, so they've decided to abandon the flagship. It appears they're trying to blow the ship up at close range. Those crazy bastards. Dude, even fucking yo, I swear to god, Yama has to have a power-up. There's no way he's coming here with no plan. Like, god, I wish we saw the training arc, man. They teased it with the cage, but we never really saw it. But either way. Hurry! Evacuate everyone to the launcher. We're leaving the cage. See, this really makes me question. Oh, I remember what it was. The last thing I was going to say with the recap is my big hypothesis is now that Bomb's burning the souls, they're not even going to need the cage. He's just going to bust up that wall himself. He is going to fuck that wall. I'm calling it here. Move it. We might not be able to fire the needle. Release the dock. But there are still people in the cage. Let's go. Okay, Rack. I never thought they'd go this far. Those turtles are crazier than I thought. Maybe the blue turtle ran away because he saw this coming. Get him back here right now. Oh my god, and this is what I was waiting for. Bomb looks like he's becoming like a seraphim. Like, look at this shit. He's burning those souls, man. Oh god. And people are watching too. Oh my god. There's no way Calvin's gonna let this through, but White has to stop him. Dude, look at that shit. The Thorn is like super igniting. Like, that shit is going far. And I said this last time too, but I love the little rings that SIU puts on these things. Oh my god. And then here, White is like astonished. White is probably thinking like, "Oh yeah, look, he learned." He's probably happy because again, White's crazy, so he's probably seeing this as like just a better meal down the line. But let's see.
Mm-hmm. Like Hisoka.
Yeah, exactly the exact same thing. Would you look at that? He's one hell of a quick learner. Look at him. He looks like he's being ascended. Oh my god. So let me ask you this. Is there a way to know when souls are being burned? Is there some sort of like visual indication that's consistent between both White and Bomb?
For Bomb, it's typically if his Shinsu's white.
Okay. Oh.
Because it won't usually take that color. For White, it's a little harder because usually his slashes and things are like, normally white colored, so it's kind of hard to tell.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really know exactly how you would be able to tell for White, but he usually says.
He's going sick.
Or he's like, if he's going Super Saiyan or something. I don't know.
Okay, cool.
You kind of have to use inference.
Okay. Slave in Utero, Tower of God, versus Caliban. Part 5. What's he up to now? Dude, look at Yo, oh yeah, and he made the arm with the, oh my god, what the fuck is this stupid power called? I keep forgetting it. Essence of Bravery.
Yeah.
So, he made a whole ass arm with that shit. Now, I don't remember if I asked this question last time, but does Caliban have the ability to regenerate limbs?
Who knows?
Because he did fix the gigantic hole in his body, right?
He sure did.
And I don't think normally people would be able to really live with that.
Yeah.
Let alone, like, fix it, so...
Probably. It might be why he was so chill giving up his arm.
So, do you think that has to do with his essence of bravery, or is that just like high level like Shinsu healing?
That could definitely be a contributor for it, I think, because that's his whole deal, his durability. So
The essence of
yeah, and
bravery.
his regeneration too, right? When White was cutting him up, when he activated the essence of bravery, all of his cuts closed immediately.
Damn. Okay.
So he does have healing. That is an aspect of his power.
Okay. Well, let's see if he's gonna get the arm back. It's not polite to look away during a fight. Focus over here. It sucks that he neutralized my attack just now. A vacuum is forming in my soul's power. I've got my old power back, but it doesn't last as long as it used to. And I said this last time too. Ultimately, even if White is like a little bit stronger, I don't know if it's enough to fully blitz Caliban. Because Caliban isn't like an endurance guy. Because again, this is the beginning of the war. I don't think Caliban's going all out in the beginning here. I mean, granted, if they kill Bomb, right, I guess the whole war kind of falls apart. Because, maybe Yama will keep going just for Yasracha, but I don't really think it's going to be as much of a battle for Jinsung at that point. So I think at that point, like after Bomb, let me ask you this: where we're at now, right? Who are like the big players after Bomb? Because Bomb isn't necessarily the strongest here. The strongest right now, I think, is White and Yama. Do you think that's correct?
Yeah, I
So
agree. And then Evan
unless,
Kell there too.
yeah. So Evankel, White, and Yama. And again, the big players have not even come out on the other side yet, besides Caliban. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you still have Lyberk and Mashini on standby. Like, they're just waiting. And Yasracha, too. Like,
Yeah.
bro, this is not looking good. I swear to God, we're gonna have to get, like, Sophia, like the Slayer we saw really quick. We're
Mm-hmm.
gonna have to see her come in, because fucking stupid Kel Halam is being a pussy. So, we have to get outside assistance unless Bomb goes crazy. Unless Bomb, or not Bomb, Yama has like an insane power up, or Evan Kell is like, finally on her shit with like her releasing the transformation. There's no way at this point they can win if they're having this much trouble this early on. But back to the like White versus Caliban thing. Caliban is gonna outlast him, and I called it here. Like White definitely can't do this for too long, man. But either way, let's see. I guess I'll just have to finish him off quickly. Oh my god, look at his cool little wings! Alright, and Caliban's just charging straight in. White is slashing. Again. Caliban's blocking it with his newly formed Essence of Bravery arm. I don't even know what's happening. Is it shattering it? I don't even have any clue. I think he's just going through it. I don't even know. Oh my god, but White doesn't care. Look at him. I love how White isn't scared. Like, he's so crazy. He's one of the few people who's, like, not scared of Caliban. Oh my god, what is even happening here? I think that's Caliban's arm. But I'm not sure because it looks so cool. Oh my god, look at his face. Dude, Caliban is so serious. This guy doesn't play. Let me ask you this. I wanted to ask you this before, too. Remember when Caliban basically said to Liberick, like, oh, you're gonna have to, like, pay with your life if this doesn't work out?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Caliban could take Liberick? I know we haven't seen anything from Liberick yet, but if you were a betting man, who do you think?
I don't know. I mean, Lybrick is strong enough where he was, immediately put as the new like commander. So
True,
he's
but
got to be like Yasracha Caliban level.
I don't think these things are equal. I definitely think. See, it's hard to say because we really haven't seen much, but I think I'm just a fucking Caliban glazer, man. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I think in a battle between him and Yasracha, Caliban just wins. Caliban is just different because of the essence of bravery, man. And he was trained by
Right.
Jinsung. Like, he is
But each
stacked.
each person who controls like a core or whatever has kind
Uh-huh.
of like their own unique thing going on. And yeah, Caliban is like the whole durability and power thing. We have Yasracha who has like sort of like command over like I mean, it's not really the most useful thing in the world, but the fact he can command canines is like a
He kind of
really
counters
interesting
them.
power. Yeah.
That one
Um
specific thing that only appears then. In every other instance, like, that has no relevance, really.
yeah, and since he's related to the canines, he probably has abilities similar to them too.
Yeah, I'm assuming
So
he
he has
probably
like
has
that unique thing going
transformation.
on. Mhm.
Because he was the
Uh,
base for
so
them, so.
So the question is, what is Liberick hiding? You know what I mean? Like that's the issue
True.
if they were to fight.
I actually like that. All the core leaders have special, like, powers or some sort of, like, gimmick. I mean, gimmick's
Mm-hmm.
the wrong word, but it's the closest thing I can think of. But yeah, that's interesting. Oh my god. So, your plan from the start was to slaughter the 4th Army Corps here and then regroup. Oh, that's fucking Yasracha. Is this what General Headquarters wants? Yes, sir. Damn, look at Liberick being so nice to Yasracha. Is Yasracha more senior than Liberick? Like, is he older?
Most likely.
Okay, so Liberick is like young-ish,
Mm-hmm.
comparatively.
Comparatively, yeah. I think he is senior.
Okay. And he's Lopobia and what? Kun?
Kun, yeah.
Kun, okay. I keep thinking
Wait, not
it's...
Lopobia. He's Pobedao. Sorry, Pobedao.
Oh, he's Pobedao.
Like Gustang, yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay. You think Gustang knows who he is specifically?
Probably.
Wow. So he's big enough to where Gustang would probably recognize the name.
I think
like, oh,
so.
that's Liberick. Okay.
Yeah, usually if you make it to this level in the Jihad's forces, you're pretty recognizable.
And also if you're a hybrid. Are hybrids well known?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how rare hybrids are, but we don't see them very often. But like, it makes a lot of sense for them to exist, right? Because like they're basically the upper class of like
it's like
tower.
the rich people hanging out with each other.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. The current 4th Army Corps is led by Company Commander Calivan's subordinates. They're more loyal to Calivan than to Lord Jihad. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yo, they probably don't like that. So they don't belong in Lord Jihad's army to begin with. The best option is to get rid of them and regroup the Army Corps with troops who are loyal to Lord Jihad. I never even thought of that, right? This whole entire time, we got the flashback, too, of, like, El Pantheon, like, all the people saying, like, yeah, if you tell us to die, Calivan will die, because, we love you.
And they originally didn't even want to join, but they joined because Calivan
joined, yeah. And he gave them the option, too. He said, like, you guys don't have to do this, but...
So, is what LYBORICK's doing smart, then?
Yes, it actually is. Rid of it. He's very pragmatic, in a way. Oh my god, but pragmatic with no emotion. Like, this guy's an asswipe still. He's smart, but he's an asswipe, and that's kind of where the Kun comes in, I guess. But, man, and the Gusting, I'm not gonna lie, like, the fucking Pobedao and the Kun, they're both fucking, like, little plotters. Man, he really is, like, the worst of both worlds. But either way, I hope he becomes, like, the new big bad villain. There needs to be a villain in the story that you hate. For me, it was Calivan, but then I learned to love Calivan. It was Karaka, but then I learned to love Karaka. We need someone else who's, like, a villain who we can hate. Mashni is too hot to hate, sadly.
You think you'll learn to love LYBORICK?
I hope not. I don't know. I don't know. This. I hope not. But I do really like how smart that decision was. I'm actually pretty surprised by that. That's pretty good. But either way, yeah, no. Oh my god, this feels so bad for Calvin because he's gonna do it. But, like, he's the reason these people got fucked. He wants a good thing at the end of the day. At the end of the day, Calivan does want people to just be, like, peaceful and just coexist and have a nice life. But it's like, how do you get there, right? You have to get there, paved, the path to hell is paved with good intentions, so... Calivan's going about it in a very roundabout way, but that's the only way he kind of sees. So we'll see if it works out. The most important thing is what Calivan decides to do. If he abandons his troops and follows the orders, he might be promoted to Army Corps Commander once again. But if not, we'll have to get rid of him here. Oh my god! Oh my god, this guy is a fucking dirty rat. Yo, okay. I hate LYBORICK. This guy is crazy.
Working on his job security.
Bruh, he's not even that. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. This is where... See, I don't know. So LYBORICK doesn't seem like he's plotting for himself. He does honestly seem like he is doing it for the best interest of Jihad. But at the end of the day, it's like the question they do with Superman, right? Superman is your best defense. But what happens if Superman turns evil? Which in some comics he does. So it's like at that point, if Calivan ever stops being loyal to Jihad, which, right now is kind of unthinkable, but you never know. At that point, what do? You don't want this nuke to go against you. Like, oh man. It's a really good idea, but I don't know, man. I think LYBORICK's going a little too far here. God, this guy, he's crazy, man. The more I look at him, the more I see like a coon now. Oh man. He may be strong, but the army doesn't need someone who prioritizes his own troops over loyalty to Lord Jihad. So this is where I guess he's testing him, right? we know how loyal Caliban is. I don't think he does. I think obviously from what we've seen, it looks like Caliban is going to go through with it, but I guess LYBORICK is testing that. The army should only be comprised of zealots and disposable servants of Lord Jihad. This guy is fucking slime. Oh my lord. Don't you agree, Army Corps Commander Yasracha? Yeah, what does Yasracha think? And this is what I'm gonna love. There's no way all the Corps commanders are gonna be like this. There needs to be some internal strife between them. Oh, look at her, she's so fucking hot! I wouldn't expect anything less from someone chosen by Adori. What a lunatic. Oh my god. Wait, so Adori chose him specifically?
So that probably answers your question. I think you were asking earlier if like Jihad is the one who placed him, but I guess Adori does most of these type of
Well, I
things.
kind of questioned if Jihad met Caliban specifically, because why is Caliban such a zealot, right? Like, did he actually meet Jihad, or did he only hear of the stuff Jihad does and then decided to follow him? But he did say he did meet him, right?
I don't think it was ever said, but I assume that it's probably happened. Like it makes a lot of sense.
I
I
think
don't
he
think it's
did.
ever been explicitly said though.
I think he said it, but I don't
He
remember.
might
I
have
could be
implied
wrong.
it, but yeah.
Either way. All right, Caliban is trying to punch the shit out of White. I mean, that's really all he could really do. But White looks like he's getting ready for another slash. Oh. Oh my god, and look who they get reminded of. Bomb is just sitting here, like, what is Bomb doing? Is he powering up? Is he trying to, like, fully master how to burn the souls? Is this the process? I feel like he's just kind of standing here and, like, looking pretty.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. The Slayer candidate. Oh my god, look at that shit. Is he just sending a blast towards it? What is going on? Oh, wait a minute. Oh! Oh, it's Cha! Hey, your men are throwing themselves to their deaths. Why aren't you stopping them? I can't just stand by and watch this anymore. Yo, Cha is a fucking man. Yo, look at this shit. Also, why is Cha not helping White? I don't think it's the case where it's like, oh, if you get involved, you might hinder the person fighting. I feel like Cha could definitely, like, do something. Maybe not straight out winning a one-on-one, but he could definitely help at this point.
I think White wouldn't agree with something like that. He would be like, "Yo, let me 1v1 him."
True, but
White
would
probably
Cha
wouldn't
know
cooperate
that?
as much.
Cha doesn't know
Although
that, though.
when he was weaker than White, he asked Doan to help him. But this time around, he hasn't said anything.
Yo, because he's pissed. Now he's pissed. He's not thinking with logic. Oh my god. Alright, White's slashing him. This fucking jabroni. Do we have a name for this guy either?
I don't know.
Okay,
I don't think so.
this fingerless
I'm sure he said it,
jabroni.
but
Yeah, of course. So he's fighting Karaka, which, in my opinion, and I actually did this recently. So I was responding to some of the YouTube comments, and I told Adrian about this too. I went back to kind of do research for a YouTube comment by Azul. Shout out to Azul. And I was rereading the Karaka versus like Endorsi, or not Endorsi, the Karaka versus Yuri fight from like chapter like 240 something. I think it was like 242, 243. And bro, Karaka, when he's actually like given like his respect and you actually see him fight, bro, this guy has like some broken ass abilities. That World of Darkness, he said it could eat any attack, including high rankers attacks. Now, I don't know how accurate that is, right? Because people say things like, you know, the Blood Tamara makes you invincible, but it doesn't. So it's like, I don't know how accurate that is, but Karaka seems kind of crazy with that one ability. That World of Darkness is so versatile. Like, it's wild. But either way, Karaka's fighting this guy. Karaka should win, in my opinion. I'm a big Karaka glazer now, man. You know what? Where is he? Fuck. Okay, he's pretty high on the tier list already. Fuck. Okay. Oh no. If I don't do something, everyone on the flagship and inside the cage will die. Caliban, those were your troops! Yo, Dowan is so fucking hot. I'm a little upset that, like, SIU's giving us an upskirt here. I don't like that he's showing her like this. I like it, but I don't like it. Tell them to stop right now! But Caliban's not gonna do it. Look at White. White is enjoying himself, man. His hair is so long. Oh my god. This bastard. Is he saving his power? He's completely focused on defense. Looks like he's only after the Slayer candidate. And this is what I said, man. Caliban has to kind of like go for the long haul here, because the war just began. There's no way he's going to be spent in the beginning here. I hope. Either way, the fight continues. Calvin is literally just biding his time, unstressed, unworried, like a Chad. One wrong move, and I'll knock his head off. Oh my god, yo, what the fuck? Yo, where'd Bomb's Thorn go? What the hell? Yo, Bomb better be charging up for some crazy ass shit. Oh god, look at him. Try to imagine it. Like Mr. White did with his sword. No way. No way he's gonna create a fucking sword. Try to create the weapon you see in your mind. It's no different from a transformation. You can do it. Imagine it. Help me! I need an image to overcome this situation. Wait, I don't understand. Who was that? Him saying that?
I don't know.
Oh god, okay. Alright, something's forming. I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared. What is it? Because he already has the Thriosi pincher, so... And the Thriosi shield now, too. So what is he about to make? That shit looks like a big-ass spear so far. It kind of reminds me of, like, an Edwan spear. Edwan's, like, lightning spears kind of look like this. Is this? Oh my god. Oh shit, they're both looking. White is a little surprised. It's a bow? What? He copied Kel Halam? Oh my god. I'm gonna be honest, I don't necessarily like the way the bow looks. It looks too simple. It literally just looks like white fire. I hope that gets upgraded eventually, but let's see. So either way, we have Luch basically overloading the core. Oh god, man. I hope he survives. I mean, obviously I don't think he's gonna survive, but... Man, we barely found out anything about Luch, man. Sorry, everyone. For me... Oh my god, look at his hair. He looks like Kel Halam with that hair. This journey with you all has been like a dangerous but exciting brief act of rebellion. Our adventure together was really fun and thrilling, but as a member of the 10 families, I'd always felt like I was different from you guys. No! I bet you they didn't even treat him differently either. They definitely are not racist, man. There's no way. It's true I was somewhat immersed in the role assigned to me by the Hidden Grove, but unlike you guys, I've always been well aware that the world never changes, no matter how hard you try. Damn, so he was just doing this to have fun, even though he thought like it won't really change anything. That's fucked up, man. He's basically playing hooky. That's why I planned on gracefully bowing out someday when things got too dangerous. Oh, damn, that's kind of pussy. That's why it was just a casual act of rebellion for me. But after the war deepened, and you guys were sealed away, the situation suddenly changed. In order to get revenge, the enraged members of the Hidden Grove started to come up with a plan with Fug to attack Lord Jihad. Yo, look at young Kel Halam. Yo, he looks kind of jacked. Meanwhile, I thought to myself, I've got to get out of here. Yeah, what the fuck, yo? You think he's doing this because he's a pussy? Why do you think he's doing this?
Probably self-preservation, right?
Oh my god. There's no way we could ever beat Lord Jihad. I thought about trying to stop the members of the Hidden Grove, but there was no way for me to calm their rage. Oh my god, and he has his fist of rage too. So I was determined to save them. I asked around and found out that one of my relatives was an elite member of Jihad's army. And I went to see him. Oh my god, I'm scared. I wonder if I know them. But I should have never gone to see him. Look who it fucking is. The fucking... You know what he looks like? He looks like a Sylvan. Like, I've never seen Lord of the Rings, but he reminds me of like an elf Sylvan like guy. And like I imagine you would see this guy in the forest taking care of the forest. His name was LYBORICK. Yo, LYBORICK is pure evil. Hold on, this might be another title. Here we go. LYBORICK is pure evil. I hate this guy, man. This guy looks like a nice little like fairy, like spirit of the forest, like an elf Sylvan, but he is the fucking demon in like sheep's clothing. I told him Fug was planning to attack Lord Jihad, and asked him to save my friends from the Hidden Grove in exchange for telling him the date, time, and route. He told me not to worry, and promised to save my friends. And that's probably how they got imprisoned. I mean, at least they weren't killed, but he then used them as hostages, so... Then, on the day when everything was supposed to go down, as planned, I broke my team away from the others and led them down a different route. Because LYBORICK was supposed to have sent some soldiers to set up a trap to catch us. The soldiers waiting by the trap were supposed to lock us up and let us go once the battle was over. Okay, I mean, listen, at this point, Lutch is kind of stupid, right? Because if you just capture them and then let them go later, do you think they're just going to go on their merry way? No, they're going to attack you again. Like,
I don't think the plan was to let them go like so obvious. Like, I think it was probably like make it look like, oh, there was a mistake in the cage or something like that, and they break out, and then they just like, oh, we gotta leave, everything's going south, like that sort of
well,
escape.
yeah, but
I don't
when
think
you
it would have been as
say,
obvious as like, okay, time to go, your timeout's over.
okay, true, but even if it was that way, from LYBORICK's perspective, why would you do this? This is just delaying the problem. It's
You're
like,
putting
hey,
a lot of faith in like them doing their part of the bargain too.
true, but it's like if you let these people go and you obviously don't just say like, hey, you guys, you're free. It's like these people are gonna come back and just do this again. They're not gonna
Hmm.
stop. Like,
Well,
and at
maybe
this
he
point,
his idea was that they'd be discouraged if they like failed that spectacularly.
oh yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right,
Also,
actually.
Lutch didn't really have an option because they were going to do this regardless, right? So it's like either he lets them run in without a plan and they do what they do, or he tries to get them captured so that they can leave with their lives. Because like the alternative is that a lot of they just all end up dying.
I mean,
That according to Lutch.
I
I
guess
mean,
that's
who knows how it
true.
would have went?
Yeah, that's true, but I just think this was a horribly planned thing. Like, what the hell was he
Yeah.
thinking, man? We're almost there. Dude, look at young Lutch. Holy shit. It looks like he still had happiness. Now he looks like he's just devoid of emotion. We're almost there. But when we got to the end of the path, LYBORICK was there waiting for us with a massive spear. Oh my god! He's not just a pencil pusher. He's about the shits. What the hell? LYBORICK? What are you doing here? Oh no, look at that. The uncaring eye of LYBORICK. He doesn't give a shit. Then, Kelhalam and his companions who went to ambush Lord Jihad. The floating castle I saw in a vision will be here soon. Jihad should be asleep by himself in the castle without anyone guarding him. See, that sounds so stupid. That is not what Jihad would do, bruh. Jihad would place like 10 princesses in between him and have like a hologram of him sleeping. There's no way this guy who's so careful would just sleep with no one near him. There's no way. We've got to ambush him before anyone here notices something's amiss. Oh god, well, who the fuck is this? Lord Calhalam! What? Is that fucking a Dory? Oh nah. Oh nah, who is that? Someone is standing by the cliff! Wait, maybe that's not a Dory, I don't know. I saw like pink and like white. Whenever I see pink and white, I get scared. Oh my god. Okay, wait. This might be the captain. This might be the captain. You're here. Who are you? Strange. It wasn't in the vision I saw. Okay, fuck. I don't know who it is. I don't know who it is. Let me ask you something. What am I to you people? Oh my god, it's Jihad. Oh my god, it's Jihad. Oh man. This is like finding the final boss, man. I was the first one to climb the tower. I was the greatest fisherman in battle. And I pioneered a civilization of mutual understanding among the people of the tower. Bruh, him with his religious garb, he looks so fucking cool. But you probably know me best by a different word. Oh no, what, king? The word king. Oh my god! Oh no. Try to imagine a single arrow capable of saving. Oh shit! Oh shit! Everyone you care about. Yo, is he gonna copy Kel Halam right now? This shit about to go crazy mode. No, that's how it ends.
There it
What?
is.
What? Yo, I want to see more of this flashback,
Like
man.
jumping back and forth.
I love when we see John. Man, the thing I will always love about SIU is he teases us so much with all these like crazy things, but he doesn't
Mhm.
tease it for long. Like now, I expect to see Jihad in like another 100 chapters or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, it's so good. Alright, that was amazing. Let me get the blog post. Oh wait, is that Coon or is that Bomb? That's Bomb, right?
Yeah, it's bomb.
Okay, cool. That's
Come
bomb.
on, man.
Listen, I thought it was cool. I don't know. All right, off to you, hairline.
Mm-hmm. All right. And note, when you watch Archery, the Republic of Korea is written on it. You will feel relieved, something like that. Fighting bomb. I'm confused. What is that?
I don't know. I think it's the way they speak.
Okay.
I don't know.
Hello, everyone. I'll just leave a doodle and a few words today as well. Today's doodle is Viol. These days, I'm drawing him not as dark as early season 2 Viol, kind of like Bomb plus Viol.
Oh,
Of course, in terms of strength, he's the strongest he's ever been.
let's
But
go.
unlike when he was fighting regulars, now he fights high rankers.
Crazy.
So relative to his opponents, he's in the weakest position he's ever been. Which is kind of true, because usually he was fighting jabronis when he was in like workshop battle and stuff like that.
I mean, to be fair, like
Not
even
really
before
jabronis, but,
workshop
like-
battle, he was fighting rankers. He was fighting love, but it's just they were kind of nerfed.
Yeah, but there were also a lot of other fights where he was just fighting people like way out of his league.
White.
Where was I? I looked away and then
Unlike when he was fighting regulars, he now fights high rank. Of course, he's a
high
growing boy.
rankers, so relative. Oh yeah, of course he's a growing boy who's also a very quick learner, so we don't know how long that will last. Viol, be it season 1 or now, is centered around the idea of a quick learner who absorbs everything well and grows up. Of course, now his core is the Shinsu manipulation techniques and Flora butterfly piercing technique he learned from his 2 teachers.
Let's go.
That being what is it? Hansung
Kel.
Yu and Jinsung, probably,
Oh.
right? Shinsu manipulation.
I thought he learned...
Unless Evan Kell probably counts too, because Evan Kell was teaching him more about like the orb stuff.
Yeah.
Because Evan Kell is also an orb user, which fits pretty well for Bomb's tutor, ironically.
Yeah, it's literally
Given her
the perfect teacher.
Her personality.
Oh my god.
As I go through the chapters, people have been pointing out that Bomb's learning too many things, so I'm trying to be more mindful of that.
He's going too fast.
However, this is a concept that has that's been innate to him since the beginning, and there are plants to organize and consolidate his powers. I wonder what these plants are. So I hope you would understand it generously as part of the work's fun to a degree.
See, this is the thing I think people are asking, which is what I always ask with every arc. Where the fuck do you go from here? It's like, if Bomb is learning all this shit and doing this shit now, where are we gonna be in 200 chapters? Like, it's gonna be crazy.
You don't know, man. You don't even know.
I really don't. I'm expecting him to turn into, like, an administrator or something.
Guys, he doesn't know.
Like, bro, he's gonna start turning into the Thryosi.
Yeah. I think the viewers are very excited for you to find out.
Oh,
Whenever
I'm
you say stuff like that,
too.
I get really excited when you're like, where could they go from here? It's like, oh, man.
Like, bro, Bomb's already using the souls. He's, like, going crazy with the shit. Like, I don't know what he can do besides just copying people. It's scary.
Moving on. May is almost over. May is actually a special month for me, but considering my mental and physical health, I'm simply hoping that I can just put in a bit more waiting and pushing through to finish each chapter. Waiting for everyone. And then it says in the bottom of the translator note, waiting is Korean pronunciation to the English word fighting.
Oh, okay.
That's interesting. Hope all of you readers also enjoy the remainder of this month. And stay healthy. I will come back next week with Archer Bomb. As always, thank you. See you next week.
Boom.
Done.
Whenever you say boom now, right? Because sometimes you say boom after it. I just think of the fucking Costco guys.
The Costco.
And how
how many booms do we get for this this Tower God chapter?
I was gonna say they recently. So for those of you overseas, you might not know, right? Because I know we have a lot of fans all over the world. There's these people called the Costco guys, and they have some stupid gimmick where they just go like boom, boom, and they like flex their bicep. But there was a live stream they did where a guy commented.
Oh, no.
He's like, "Hey guys, like I lost my brother, like my brother passed on." And the guy was like, "Oh man, real sorry for your brother. That gets 5 booms."
Yeah.
Like boom, boom.
Hey, that's a lot of booms.
Yeah, that was a lot of booms. Like, like they're very viral right now because of that, and it's like there's people on both sides like, oh, what the fuck's wrong with them? Or like, oh, what did you want them to do? Like, be sad.
I mean, that's what they do. That's you came commenting on their live stream. That it's probably what he wanted. You know?
Exactly, exactly. Oh my god, that shit was so funny though. But yeah,
Yeah, it
whenever
was
you say
good.
boom, that's who I think of. But
Excellent. That's what I want you to think of.
but anyway, oh man, great blog post. Nice, simple, short, sweet, to the point. I'm glad like the fans are even telling him. I mean, I hope he doesn't change how he's doing it because as long as it doesn't get into ridiculous territory, I actually don't mind Bomb just progressing rapidly as long as like SIU does it properly, and it seems like he has no issue with that. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't want him to slow Bomb down like arbitrarily. That's like the last thing I want. But either way, the age old question, Adrian.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to keep going?
Yeah, let's keep it moving.
All right. Chapter 65. Whoa! Oh my god, and already we're going back to King Jihad here. Not the captain, not Wang Nan, allegedly. Jihad himself. You know what I fucking think with Wang Nan? I'm trying to figure out like what is his place in this, right? Most likely he's just Jihad's son, like illegitimate son or something, right? Because he's the prince, quote unquote, of the red light district, whatever the fuck that means. Or, and I said a couple other things, right? Or he's like a copy of Jihad somehow. Maybe he's a clone of Jihad. Maybe he's like Jihad from the past with his memory wiped. Although that, we kind of saw it in the data floor, but whatever. Like, I don't know, man. Like, how there's no way Jihad would just let like a child loose just like that, like unless he didn't
Mm-hmm.
know. But how do you not know who you put your weenie in? Like he's the king. There's no way. Like I need to know, man. I need to know what's going on. Because then how does it relate to Karaka? Because Karaka has the ring, and the other person who has the ring is supposed to be his brother, and Wangnan has the ring. Wangnan can't be his brother because that would mean Jihad has two kids potentially. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. But
Yep.
either way,
And we haven't gotten into the captains either, right? Like those
yeah.
also kids.
Oh
Like
my god, who even knows? I was the first one to climb the tower. I was the greatest fisherman in battle. I pioneered a civilization of mutual understanding among the people of the tower. He really did set up society. Like he's not wrong. He did do a lot. And think about
mm-hmm.
it, he did a lot. And yeah, there's some things in his rule that aren't there's more to be desired, like the whole princess system and how they kind of abuse it. But no
Mm-hmm.
system's perfect, like no system's
There's
perfect.
also
So
some things that were lost in the process too. Namely, a lot of spell like we don't see spell users very often.
I wonder if Jihad had like a massive crusade to kill them.
And also the fact that like what is it? Guides are like kind of regulated in a way, if you really think about it. Like they're
True,
very associated with
with
the
Jihad.
system.
Well, at least
Yeah.
at least the white dwarves are.
At
The
least the
Scarlet
dwarves are,
Witches
yeah. The
are
witches
not.
are kind of under the radar, it seems,
They're
but
kind of chilling
there
in
has
the
to be some sort of acknowledgement of them by a jihad system.
True. Are they kind of chilling in the Floor of Death?
That is like I don't know if it's like their home place, but it's like something they have to like pilgrimage to. I don't really know
I feel like they
what
go there to avoid Jihad.
that could be it actually. I think that's what Horian said, if I'm not mistaken. But the thing that bothers me is that we don't really see that many witches,
We
so it
really
makes me kind of
don't, yeah.
sad. I kind of wish we saw more.
Well, you don't really see many white dwarves either. We
Like we don't
saw the
really see like a little
butler.
town. Like they should have like a town or something if there's like so many of them hiding from jihad there, but we didn't really see anything.
Well, the
But each
question.
floor is like a whole world, right? So it's
True.
like how much further does the floor of death really go, or like is all of it dead? Because like they live inside the administrator. So
Well, I did also hear from, I believe, one of the viewers. I don't know if it was Azul or not, but I did hear that some floors I think have a definite size. Where I think one of the floors was like the size of like America or something. Like it was the size of a continent. But that
yeah,
was the
yeah,
whole
that's
floor.
fine. Yeah, I think that's more reasonable, honestly. Like I've never when I say that each world is like its own floor, I'm obviously exaggerating. Like it's probably not that big, but
Oh,
it
I
is
didn't.
like
I
it's.
didn't think that at all. I thought you were
Oh, okay.
serious. I thought like
Yeah, I
some of
don't
them
know.
did go on
I
infinitely.
think they're just like big beyond comprehension. But yeah, some floors being bigger than others makes sense too.
Okay,
But yeah, who knows? It
but
is the
either way,
tower. It's very mystical.
Yeah, I mean the other thing is with the Scarlet Witches, it's like, do they also like to hang around each other? I feel like they're very like so far from what I've seen, they're a little, I don't want to say creepy, but they definitely seem like they could be loners. Like they don't really care for each other's company too much,
Mm.
too much. Maybe like the opposite of the White Dwarfs. I feel like the White Dwarfs are way more personable. Like they're
Yeah, I feel
nicer.
like we have some bad representation though, because like our that might be weird, but I mean we don't have a big sample size, so like what we do see from like the witches are like that type of behavior that you were saying, where like they're more like less likely to open up to
Well,
people,
who do
things
we
like that.
have? Who have we seen? Obviously, Huarun, who's
Hmm.
low key kind of evil, but whatever. We have So-Oh, who's really mean. She's like the most like a white dwarf because she's very outgoing, but she's mean with it.
It's weird because she's like she only really her only real homie is Kel Halam, honestly. Like
That's
everyone
all
else is
she
kind of
bangs
like
with.
I don't care about anyone else. Yeah, it's like aggressive towards everyone else.
Then we have I, who we met on the floor of death too, who was
Hmm.
kind of really, really creepy. Like she was like she was like fake happy. It's like the happy
Yeah.
where it's like if you're a butler for someone and they make your life like miserable, but you have to keep smiling and act happy because that's your job. That's what
Hmm.
I reminds me of.
Yeah. You know, she kind of reminds me of the person that follows around Bargarv,
Oh
Ron
yeah,
May, like the way
Angel.
she
Or yeah,
smiles
not
all the
Angel. Yeah,
time.
Ron May. I forgot Angel's another character who got
Yeah,
fucking
Angel
burned
is another
alive.
character. Yeah, well, she's alive actually, I think.
Oh, she's still alive?
I think her and Bulbasaur, she was injured, but she
Damn.
survived her encounter with Eon.
Yeon didn't torch her ass.
If
That's
I'm not
crazy.
mistaken, yeah, I think Bulbasaur and Angel were both taken with the Heavenly Mirror to God knows where. Maybe we'll hear about it in another 300 chapters,
Wait a
but
minute. Wait a minute.
with Chang in
So
them.
yeah, I was about to say, wait. So Kun gave the White Heavenly Mirror to Chang with
Hmm.
Angel and Bulbasaur, but
Yeah.
Chang and them came back. So where the fuck is the White Heavenly
So they probably
Mirror?
disposed them somewhere. My best guess is that they're with Wallhike Song, but there is no confirmation of that because they were working with Wallhike Song at that point. So
But
that
weren't they
makes the most
Fug?
sense. Uh, Not really. I
I
mean,
mean, Angel
yeah,
and Bulbasaur, but they were Fug.
Angel and Bulbasaur. Yeah, I mean, but are they really anymore? They've kind of just been tossed aside. They were basically sacrificial pawns to Rachel's
Damn.
group at the
Wow.
end of the day. And to be honest, like Angel kind of had like I don't know if it was like a turning point or something like that, but there was kind of like some revelation that like the only reason she really joined Fug was similar to like Reflejo and the fact that like she was shunned by the 10 family heads, so she hated them. And she
Mm.
specifically hated Yiwa because of the fact that she was 10 family heads. Like, oh, you must have had such an easy life. But then Yiwa shuts her down. It's like, nah, it wasn't like that for me or whatever.
I
But
forgot about
instead
this
of like being
shit.
homies, they could have been friends, honestly, in another world. But like
Oh my, it's
because
just like
Angel killed
Indiana.
the Angel killed the little bird guy in like Barrow's team,
Yan got pissed.
Dion got pissed, yeah, and she went flame on. So that was actually a really cool fight. That's another like big Yeon moment that like,
The anime
if it
might
was on
ruin.
season 2, they would have F that shit
Yeah,
up.
yo, thank
Like
God that shit's
Yeon,
over.
shout out to Yeon because she has a lot of good moments where like her character like
She seems
grows, I
like
think.
a pseudo main character. Like at the least,
Yeah.
she's a side character. At the least,
Hmm. She doesn't get enough screen time, but when she's on screen, it's very efficient. Like a lot of
yeah,
good stuff happens with her. I feel
she's
so
done
that's why I
well.
like her character a lot. Hmm.
Yeah, she's done well. You see the progression. She's like a
Hmm.
character who grows with us. But
For sure.
yeah, that's very good. But man, okay, so where the fuck is the White Heavenly Mirror though? Was
That's
Chang
an
not gonna
excellent
bring it
question.
back?
We haven't seen the in between. I assume that Bulbasaur and them were both, my guess, Wolhike Song, they're chilling there now. Or maybe they're arrested or they're being interrogated. Who knows what's going on? Because like Wolhike Song is kind of neutral, but also they're kind of like just pro bomb in the sense that like Yuri is pro bomb. It's
They just
like,
like it. They just bang with him.
yeah. But in the same thing, like if the Fug people that they bring there are like willing to like, not be so
Chill
aggro and
out.
like, cooperate, then Wolhike Song is probably open to just like let them chill in their
Wolfhike Song
areas.
seems like they just want to leave the tower.
Yeah, and they're chill with like, just people just pulling up. I don't know.
They seem
It's
really nice. They seem like the honestly like if you don't want to be a part of Jihad's nonsense and you don't want to be like a revolutionary for Fug, you just go to them and you're chilling.
yeah. The only thing about Wolhike Song is that they're kind of elusive. Like they're not really as well known other than
Yeah,
like,
because they don't do
Uric
anything.
Mizuno. Yeah, they're not very like they're not advertising people to join them or anything like that. It's just kind of you just stumble upon them and you realize who these people are.
Like, hey, you want to get out the tower? Okay, let's go.
Hmm. Exactly.
Yeah, Wolhag song is cool. Holy shit.
Yeah, we need more Wolhike song lore, I think. I
Yeah,
want to
we
know
need so
more.
many more things. We need a princess arc. We need a Wolhike song arc. We need another workshop arc.
Workshop arc, yeah.
Yeah, like oh my
We need
god.
a pre-Jihad time arc.
Oh my god, a fucking like an original tower arc. Oh my
Yeah.
lord. Maybe even an
Just
ancient arc.
understanding the lore of like what the tower was like before Jihad implemented his system and everything would be interesting.
Oh my
And
god, that's
then
so
guide
cool.
arc too.
The
Like,
guy,
yeah,
yeah,
just
the guides. Oh my
we don't know a lot
god.
about how guides work. We don't see that many of them. Like, we're this far in the story and we only know like you could count them on your hands.
We could even get like a 13-month series arc, although that would probably be combined with the princess one. But
Yeah, slash workshop.
yeah, damn man. Oh my
But
god.
yeah,
Either way,
whatever.
yeah. But you probably know me best by a different word. The word king. King. Don't lie. King Jihad is asleep in his bedroom. What a fool. Are you that sure of the future you saw? Hmm? You're so full of yourself after getting just a little glimpse of destiny that now you think you can predict everything. And yet you're blind to the truth staring you right in the face. What? You'll see for yourself once we start fighting. Oh my god, look at him. He's not even fucking moving and this is what's happening. Holy fucking shit. So, I said this before too, right? And I'm gonna kind of repeat it here just to refresh in everyone's mind. So, I think Kel Halam obviously can see glimpses of Destiny. I think Jihad can see more. I think Bomb disrupts Destiny. I think Bomb, similar to how he disrupts spells, can
Mm-hmm.
like alter Destiny, and that's why Jihad is possibly scared of him.
Mm,
So, I don't know if that's inherent to all irregulars. We really don't know.
right.
But at the very least, they keep like SIU keeps putting it too on the nose, at least in my eyes, because I'm a genius. Where it's like, oh, Bomb can change these things. Oh, no one could do this. No one thinks it's possible, but Bomb does the impossible every time. Like, bro, Bomb is going to be like the foil to Destiny. So we'll either see. Let's take a look. So here everything's exploding. Jihad is about to fuck this guy up, and we already know the outcome of this because it said Kalhalam ran away because he already talked about it. Whether I'm really the king or not. Oh my god. So curious thing, Soho isn't here yet, so this is before he had
Mm-hmm.
Soho. Or
Right.
maybe like she knew this would happen and she didn't come, but I don't think that would be the case because she would tell Kel Halam. But then it makes me question because Bomb was able to interfere with Soho's future sight too.
Mm-hmm.
So if Bomb could do that, obviously I'm assuming Jihad could probably do that too. Like maybe
Right.
guides don't work on irregulars. What? What should we do, Lord Kelhalam? What if that guy really is Jihad? Still, he's all by himself. We can take him in a fight. Where are the Hidden Grove members? We can't reach them. Oh, nah. Something's not right. Oh my god, what is that? Is that a giant finger? What the fuck is that? Oh my lord. I can't believe it. This wasn't in. Oh my god, wait, what is that? What the fuck? The destiny I saw. Slave in Utero. Tower of God. Versus Caliban. Part 6! It's crazy how it's versus Caliban when it's like, it's now showing like everything else. In the end, Kel Halam and his companions were defeated by Lord Jihad, and the Hidden Grove members were overpowered by LYBORICK and his men. Thankfully, LYBORICK didn't kill them, but instead of releasing them, he threatened to take them to prison and lock them up forever. I told them he couldn't do that and tried to resist. Damn, yo, look at Lutch, bro. He really does look younger. But the situation was already beyond my control. Thought of all those dead people filled me with regret and sadness. Bruh, that is fucking bloody. Holy shit. I thought that person was missing their leg, but feeling apologetic then didn't change anything. It hurt to think that I had ruined everything. After that, LYBORICK took the Hidden Grove members hostage and made me do a few things for him. Yo, he literally has him by the balls, man. And and I had to follow his orders unquestioningly. That's how I've lived until now. So he basically became a slave. Oh my god.
Hmm.
This is terrible. A long time had passed after that. Just recently, he summoned me and asked me for a last request. He said that as long as I did what he asked, he would request the Hidden Grove members. I guess that means that's supposed to say released.
Released,
Yeah, he
yeah.
would release the Hidden Grove members. He promised this would be the last time. Yeah, just like he promised he would let them go the other time, right? Yo, I fully expect right now that ship is gonna get fucking blown up or it has a bomb on it. That LYBORICK is not letting them go. LYBORICK is a fucking zealot. He is a fucking psychopath. And he is a problem that needs to get dealt with. And I'm glad that we actually have a villain I hate now. I was so angry and said I wouldn't trust his lies ever again and stormed away. But, in the end, I couldn't refuse his offer. He was holding my friends hostage after all. Exactly, like LYBORICK has all the cards. LYBORICK doesn't need to do anything. I went back and apologized to LYBORICK. Man, this is his family, well, half family member, man. Like, oh my god, man, LYBORICK is such a dickhead. I promised to do anything as long as he spared my friends, and begged him to make sure this would be the last time, whether I succeeded or failed. Nah, LYBORICK does not work this way. Bro, Lutch is gonna get fucked, and this is gonna be LYBORICK's villain origin. You know what? That's another fucking title. LYBORICK villain origin story. Anyway, what choice did I have? This place was a living hell. It didn't matter even if he was tricking me. I just wanted to rest in peace. He's so done he doesn't even want to live anymore. As long as this was the last time. Imagine LYBORICK somehow saves Lutch and is like, hey, you're not done.
Oh no.
Bruh, I fully expect LYBORICK to do something to be such an asswipe. Anyway, Lutch is charging his, like, weird pincer thing. Sorry, everyone. Oh no, he's crying! Oh my god. Alright, let me write this down. We might have to add Lutch to the fucking thing.
Mm.
Oh god, I'm scared, man. We're gonna have to add him to the special honors tier. I'm sorry for being so weak. I'm sorry for being so pathetic. I just wanted to be with you guys. How did everything end up like this? If I had known this was how things would turn out, I would have tried to enjoy my time with you more. Why was I... Wait, what? Why was I getting so damn full of myself? Yeah. If I could go back in time, I would throw everything away to stay with you all. Why am I so full of regret and struggling to fix everything now that it's all ruined? I'm sorry, guys. I just want to rest now. Man, this guy is broken. Oh no! Oh no! Yo, Dowan looks angry! No! Don't, Lutch! Please! Don't! Oh no, he's firing it! This almost looks like some of the stuff the canine people had. Oh my god, and he's direct hitting it. He's overloading the system! He's overloading the system! Oh no. Lord Yama, the evacuation is complete. It's a good thing we didn't leave too many people in the cage to begin with. But even if we escape, I'm not sure if we'll be able to escape this blast radius. I'll do whatever I can to stop it. Wait, Lord Yama. I just heard from the Slayer candidate that he needs you to fight at the next wall. Oh my god, dude, he's gonna do the Kelhalam. So he said he'll do whatever he can if you can just release the dock. What? What the heck's he thinking? A bow? Wait, is that? Maybe he does know what he's doing. Bro, he's copying Kelhalam. Did he ever get hit by Kelhalam?
I don't know. Well, I mean, I think he's traveled with the arrow technique. Does that count as being hit by it?
Yeah, I think so.
He
I
probably
think
has at some point.
if he got like teleported by it, that is getting hit by it, so he does have the capacity to copy it. Now granted, why he needs to burn the souls to do that, maybe it's just that powerful, who knows, but let's get out of here. Release the dock. Oh my god. There's the dock. It's releasing. Oh, this shit looks kind of nice. Damn. Oh my god. They're running. They're running away. The launcher is separating from the cage. Are they done evacuating? Oh my god. Look, there's Dawn. She's running towards it too. Flee! The flagship's gonna blow! The Irregular's up to something! Stop him! Oh my god, what is... Oh my god, it's Sharon! It's Sharon! Oh no, but who's stopping her? Oh, it's motherfucking... Wait, is it? Is it Cha?
Well,
Oh yeah, it is Cha.
Oh yeah, it
It's
is
Cha,
Cha.
it's right
Yeah.
there,
Okay, I
yeah.
thought it was Doan.
Nah, it's Cha. I thought the same thing. Bro, he's 2v1ing. He blocked all of our attacks? Damn it. Who the hell is that guy? Yo, look at Cha, yo, he's ready. Yo, he looks serious. Oh, shit. Oh my god, Calvin looks fucking pissed. His arm looks so cool now. He looks like he's just upset. Oh no, his arm. It's rumbling. 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 Oh my god, and White has to fight this thing off. Holy shit. Just massive fucking oh my god, where'd his hat go? Oh nah, he looks pissed. Son of a bitch. He's still got this much power left? Oh my god, look at him. He's going beast mode. White style spirit sword. Deadly spirit white magnolia. We've seen this before, right?
I think that's the ranged move that he used before to injure Caliban.
In the
Remember
first
from
fight.
the last fight? Yeah, the
Oh,
first
okay.
fight. This is his long distance technique.
Oh my god, dude. Now it looks like Caliban's activating like his thorn. But instead of the thorn, it's the essence of bravery. Like, look at him. He's just going sicko mode. Holy moly. He's just creating like a giant fucking two giant vortexes. White style sword skill. Deadly spirit blade. Oh my god, look at this shit. He's just throwing shit at him. Diverging deathly sword of heavenly spirit. So I believe he used that one before too. This is just like the massive slashes. It doesn't look like it's doing anything. Ah! Wait. Oh shit, what happened? Oh no, the explosion! Is it gonna distract him? His people! His people! Oh my god. I hope Sharon doesn't get caught in that. Oh my god, there's a lot of shit. Oh my god, it's just exploding. Dude, look at this. This is an amazing panel. It just shows him watching it. Oh no. I've got to save the people in there. How? How is she gonna do that? I mean, she's sending her petals, but like, there's no way. Bruh, look at this shit. A literal nuke went off. Oh my god, you look at Yama! Holy shit, you gotta get everyone's reaction. Wow. Except White. White doesn't even really care. Wow, they're just all getting blasted. Holy moly. Calvin is just watching. I think he feels sad, man. I hope he feels sad. Holy fuck, just explosion. Oh no! Oh no, we're having a flashback of all of them. Dorian Frog! Dorian Frog! Oh my god. And then this stupid... Wait. Oh yeah, no, that's Caliban's homie. Yeah, okay. Oh my god, and then Alpathion. Is that when he first met him?
Probably, yeah.
He looks like a deep sea creature, like an alien or some shit. I like how like he fought all of them though. Well, not fought all of them, but like he met them himself. Was Dorian Frog the first one? Because Dorian was here without anyone.
What it looks like.
Then Dorian's here. He's here. It looks like Dorian was the first one. Yo, look, is that... Oh wait, no, that's fucking the other guy. What is Jellybean's family?
Yeah, Phonesicle?
Phonesicle, yeah. Because it's the same as Laurie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's Jellybean's like family member, right? What was his name?
The one that said Drac, I think? I could be wrong though.
Yeah, the one who said like, "Oh, don't worry, I'll kill you
We'll
last."
kill you last.
Yeah. That shit is so fucked up. And the best part was they were just sleeping together too. Like they just took a nap. Bro, we need to see more of the Phonsicles, man. They're so funny. But either way, we then see, you know, Caliban bending the knee to Jihad, and then he gets Cheon Hee Ha, and then everyone is happy because they're going with him. Wait, he's playing the fucking piano. What the fuck?
Don't forget the first time we saw Caliban, when they hinted him he
He
was
was
playing a
playing the
piano.
piano. Yeah, I
Mhm.
forgot. Oh shit. Yeah, but here he had his yee ass haircut. I don't like his mohawk.
Yeah.
I like the hair he has now. Now he looks cool. Dude, and he's happy. Look. Look what happens to your happiness under Jihad's rule, man. Oh my god. Look, yeah, I was trying to stop it. Ah! How much longer? Slayer candidate. A bit more. Oh my god, there's the thorn again. It reappeared. Just a bit more. I've only got one chance. Oh shit. I need to summon every ounce of strength I have. Please. May this one shot. Oh my god, look at the fucking thorn. It's going crazy. Bring everyone back to me. Holy shit, look at this shit. It is going in. So just to be clear, this isn't rezzing people, right? It's just teleporting people, allegedly. Oh my god, look, everyone's like, what the hell? Oh shit, and Yama too? So, wait, I don't understand. Is this purely Kel Halam's skill, or is he also copying a guide power at this point?
It has to be both Calhalam and So-O's skill, because the only reason they're able to do the teleport is when they're together, right?
Well, I just thought that made it so the teleport was longer range.
Oh, long range. Oh yeah, you're right, because he did do the teleport by himself once.
Yeah.
When he brought was it when he brought the cage? When did he do it by himself?
No,
I
the
forget.
cage, Soho helped him. Soho
The
helped
cage
him with the
Soho.
cage. Because that was a big thing. So I think the bigger it is, or like the longer distance ones, he needs Soho, but I think he could do it by himself. Just shorter.
Yeah.
Like, it's not as empowered.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Bomb looks tired. Oh, man. Did it work? Did it work? What's going on with the arrows? What are they doing? Okay, they're going in to the big explosion. Are they coming back? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. What the fuck is that? Is that the cage?
That's the pod, the ship that they all escaped through.
Oh, okay.
So he teleported them out, not necessarily like the explosion or anything like that, just everyone, all of his people.
It looks like the needle. Holy shit.
It is the needle, yeah, they have a needle, remember?
So they escaped in the needle?
Yeah, or like I guess it's like detachable. Like
Oh,
the thing that
okay.
fires the needle.
It
Yeah.
looks like a syringe.
Mm-hmm.
It worked. I knew he could do it. Yo, Cha's like a bomb glazer, man. Kid, he did it. Yo, this is definitely getting him good boy points with Doan. Now that he saved people, Doan's gonna like that. Phew! That little rugrat. Damn. That scared the crap out of me. I can't believe it. Dude, even fucking like, even Sharon is like glazing him a little bit. She's like, whoa. Bomb. He used teleportation? Only a handful of high rankers can teleport. How could a mere regular do that? Bruh, do they not realize? So I don't understand. Did the news reach them that he beat a ranker, which is the the only other person to do that was Adori?
Mm-hmm.
So they know he did something even before Adori was able to do it, technically.
Right. But of course they downplayed it. Remember what was the first thing people did when the news came out? They tried to test the ranker.
Yeah, they thought the ranker was a loser.
Yeah, so it takes some time for those people to like really understand the feat.
So let me ask you this: is reverse flow control a high ranker technique or a regular ranker technique?
It is a high ranker. Oh wait, I think it's just a ranker technique. Actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
So reverse flow control is not as astounding as teleportation.
Yeah. The reason why. So reverse flow control is just a move that you use that overpowers someone who's weaker than you. It's not really effective against someone who's fighting with the like on your terms.
Okay.
Like it's something you use to win harder, essentially.
Huh.
Because you're overpowering them with your Shinsu.
I thought it could also be something you use to like trip someone up. If
it can it can temporarily trip someone up, yeah. But most stronger people can just shake it off really easily. And it it's one of those things where it's like if you're using it consistently against someone who's stronger than you, you're just gonna tire yourself out.
Yeah, they're gonna know too.
Yeah, and also they're gonna know. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so interesting. So when they say only a handful of high rankers can teleport, do we know anyone besides Kel Halam who could do that? Am I like
not
forgetting
that
anyone?
I know of. I don't really know actually, but there might be some people.
Caliban can't do it, right? And then I don't think
It's like a unique
can do it.
ability. It's like it's not something that's like necessarily something that like powerful people do. It's like a very rare skill to have.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Oh god, is LYBORICK surprised? His mouth is open. That's the most emotion we're gonna get out of this fucking loser. Oh no. Oh no. Her eyes, they're on him now. The demoness. He seemed like a harmless little chick when he entered the nest. But after letting him into the front yard, it turned out, look, oh my god, they always keep bringing it up. It turned out that he was a beast. Look at, oh my, yeah, his thing is completely white now. Holy shit. Like before there was like at least some like black and blue in it, but now it's just completely white. But for some strange reason, seeing him, oh my god, reminds me of my father. So you know what I'm gonna ask when she says this?
Which father?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You think it's Jihad or
Whenever a princess refers to their father, it's usually Jihad.
so
And
not Edwan.
Not the birth father or family head.
Okay. So do we know is Edwan Mashni's direct father? Like she's not like a descendant?
Because the Kun family is very unique, it's very likely that Edwan's.
Bro, how much does
Edwan's the
Edwan
father
fuck?
to pretty much all of them. Yeah.
This is crazy. How many women does he bed?
A lot.
Bro is he just gets drunk and then just fucks.
Mm-hmm.
He really is like the party fucking family head. That is wild. And he said he hated Jihad, right? Like he loved V.
When did we hear that?
In the data floor?
Oh yeah. Well, it was more of like I don't know. It wasn't like a hate sort of thing. Well, he hated the data Jihad, right? Like how he changed and stuff.
Yeah, but like in
So
terms of like relations, like he did not like that V was like fucked over. Like
I
he
don't
was on
remember
very
him
good
saying
relations
that
with V.
explicitly. I don't remember him saying explicitly, but you might be right.
I think
I'd
I
have
remember
to-
him saying he loved V. Like he said like
Okay.
he really, really liked V.
I remember that he used to like Jihad too, but then he like the data version of Jihad, but then he's like, oh, he changed, so he's not that cool anymore, or something like that.
So
But the same thing is like, this is data version, right?
yeah,
and
it's the past one.
they've all changed. Like Mashni is probably the biggest example of someone
No
who's changed
man,
a lot
no, not Mashni.
since their data form. So
And Hansung.
dude, remember how nice she was?
What about Hansung? Dude, both of them were nice, and they both became like despicable, like evil people.
Yeah. But Han Sung is like, as long as you're cool with him, like he lets it down. You know what I mean? Like he's pretty okay with things. So.
I don't know. Yeah, as long
Han Sung
as
was
you do
definitely
what he
much nicer in
wants.
the regular form, though. Yeah.
Bro, it was so bad what he did that like when they saw the data version, they were like traumatized. They got like scared of him. They're like, "Oh no, it's
Yeah.
Hansung."
It's like, oh, I must have done something to the. like,
Yeah,
the outer
even
version of
he
me.
was his data version was smart enough to know like, damn, what did like the real one do? But either way, I don't know if you can answer this, but when all the family heads were going up the tower, were they all the same age, or were some like already older than others?
They're probably around different ages, like ballpark around the same age, but I don't really know. Age in the tower is kind of difficult to pin down unless they tell you.
So would you say like when they were going up the tower, they were like teenagers, young adults, like for Tower of God terms, I would say, right?
Well,
Because Bomb is a
look at the
kid.
data versions. What would you consider the data version in terms?
That's the hard part. I don't know. Like to me, Edwan could look like an adult. Like Data
Yeah.
Edwan looks like an adult to me.
Jihad looks really young though.
Yeah, Jihad looked like a young boy. He looked like Wangnan. He's literally Wangnan.
Yeah.
And Wangnan is a young boy. Like if you look at Bomb and you look at Wangnan, I would say like they're like young men. Like they're definitely younger. And everyone when they see Bomb too, they call him like a young guy. Like
Yeah.
they call him new. So it's like Jihad looked young, but Edwan looked old. Was there like a wide age gap between them or no?
Don't know. There could be, but
That's fine.
I can't really answer that.
Okay. So either way, so Mashini is reminded of Jihad in some ways. I don't know if that's good or bad, but looks like the 4th Army Corps lost the battle at the first wall. Most of the enemy's main forces are still alive. The 4th Army Corps has basically been annihilated. What a pity. Who the fuck is this? We have an order from the Vice Army Corps Commander. Lord Yasracha is going to be here soon, so prepare for battle. Oh, it's Yasracha's people. Oh, there she is. There she is. Oh my god, she looks like she's going to the fucking town ball. What is her name again? Oh my god.
Come on, how do you not even know the name?
Hold on. Fuck. Um, it's on the tip of my tongue. Like, I swear to God, it's right there. It's,
A lot of Yasracha's people have, like, Cha in their name.
yeah. I love this mouse one, by the way. This mouse one's funny. But,
Yeah.
I don't remember it. Fuck, what is it?
Sacha, I think.
Sacha,
Sacha.
yeah. Ha Sacha, yeah. And she's the hybrid too, right? She's
Yeah.
Lopobia and Ha.
Yeah.
Okay, because she has the the cat ears, which for now look like dog ears for some reason, but still. Those guys sure are something. Well, it's better this way, isn't it? Let's have some fun. Oh my dear God, look at this thing. Battles aren't supposed to be fun. Ah ha 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 ha. Bruh, this thing looks like a gigantic fucking gun. Holy shit. Wow. And that's
Wow.
that.
No update on LaFave. That's kind of crazy.
Dude, oh my God, man, I'm scared for LaFave. She
I
just
thought for
wanted to help
sure.
her children, Adrian. She wanted to help her children.
They're really stretching it for this one.
Oh my God. Alright, let's go to the next blog post. Oh, look, Bob's giving everyone a fucking, like, ice cream, I think.
The little popsicle.
I like that.
Alrighty. End note time.
Yes.
Cat Fantasy after the opening. Lots of effort for the spectacular fireworks display. Bomb is showing the protagonist's temperament until the end. Thank you, readers who struggled through the long manuscript. Hello, this is SIU. May is already almost over. My birthday was a short while ago, and a lot of you congratulated me. Thank you. I always end up being the one having to thank you all, and I can't do too much for you. I'm sorry.
He's making Tower of God. He's doing enough.
Yeah. This chapter was hard not just for me, but for everyone on the team. We wanted to make the blowing up of the flagship powerful. We thought it'd be a panel too difficult to pull off on a weekly release schedule, but I had a layout I had in mind. So I had the panel sketched out for weeks on my own time. Thankfully, because of that, we were able to finish it with a surprising amount of time. With Caliban coming out from the first wall, this chapter could have been somewhat of a turning point, so I did give it some extra effort. But it seems I can't please everyone.
Huh.
I just hope that what I had planned out gets through.
Listen,
and this is where I end the afterwards for this week.
you're never gonna like. No one will ever perfectly be pleased. I just hope SIU like tries to please the right people, aka us.
Yeah. True. Yeah, but it's just crazy to think how long those things take and how quickly we scroll through them.
Yeah, because
there's no
it's just
text.
it's just visual. If there's text, we have to slow down, think about it.
Mhm.
Unless it's like something confusing looking, but an explosion is an explosion. Like there's nothing really like too crazy.
Yeah.
It's the whole thing with the Naruto pain panel, man. I swear, like the creator probably spent like 2 months on that panel, and people look at it maybe for like a minute, and then they just leave it.
Like, wow, this is a cool panel. It just keeps going.
Yeah.
All right. And this is the part where spoilers come in, so if you don't want to read it, you shouldn't.
Oh
Well,
shit.
there's nothing too big, but that's how it is. Oh,
Okay.
shit.
So I don't know if you should read the rest of this. I'm not looking, so maybe read it and then like see if you should say it because I'm not reading ahead.
Okay, I'm reading through it as fast as I can, or like skimming through it.
Okay. Or maybe you could give me like a synopsis if it is spoilery, like of the non-spoiler stuff. I guess
It's not really spoiler. Well, it's spoilery on his, like on whether or not he's going to be making previews. So, like, if you were watching this as it released, this would probably be a spoiler because he's basically saying that, like, that he might have a hiatus because of an injury.
Okay.
That's not really a spoiler?
Nah,
It's nothing
nah.
content related.
Okay, if it's no content related, then who cares?
All right, yeah, we can read it. Okay, so I'll continue. All right, so my preview readers, there will be a hiatus.
Damn.
Actually, I found out after starting season 3 that I have a neck hernia.
Holy
I
shit.
got a simple treatment, but because I went back to right away, now I have a neck hernia. It's not too hard to point. Oh, back hernia. Oops, sorry. He said neck first, so I read it as neck again. Whoops. Okay, now I have a back hernia. It's not too hard to point where I can't work or too painful. But it does hurt if I sit too long or move my body. There's some pressures on me. There's some pressure on me to take good care of myself. So we've been talking about when to take the over
So
the last.
is this the big hiatus that like you're saying?
No,
We're still not up to it.
no.
The big ass hiatus.
I
That's
actually sent
crazy.
you. Somebody posted on the Reddit a list of all the hiatus times.
Yeah, I didn't want to look at that because it was gonna like spoil it for me when it was.
Let me look. When was this posted?
Big boy
Where's the date on
hiatus.
this thing? Where does it say the date?
This the blog post.
Wait, this is the big hiatus. Yeah.
Oh, it is. Yeah, because if he has a hernia,
it?
he really got to rest. Okay, so this is
Yeah.
it. Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
So was this the last chapter before the big hiatus?
No, because he's referring to the preview people. So there's still
so
a few
they're
more
ahead.
chapters that are already ahead. Yeah.
Okay, damn.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting close, yo. We're getting close.
Mm-hmm. I know the exact chapter where it stopped because that's like where
You got
I
caught?
keep going to the last chapter of Tower of God and rereading it just because like, is there something new? It's the same chapter I'm reading.
Wow.
So I always knew the ending.
Damn.
All right, so I'll keep reading. All right, so it's not too hard to the point where it can't work or too painful, but does hurt if I sit too long or if I move my body. There's some pressure on me to take good care of myself, so we've been talking about when to take the hiatus. Over the last few months, my physical condition fell rapidly, and I had trouble staying mentally fit as well. So I decided it would be better to take a hiatus and continue the arc in a less stressful and better condition after the break. That was what I told higher up, and I was granted the hiatus.
Oh wow,
Short rest.
so lucky. Think about that. He was granted the hiatus. He had to like ask for it. Hey guys, I'm having really bad neck hernias and back hernias. Can I please stop? Okay, I guess we'll allow it. Like what the hell?
It's weird work culture, man.
Crazy.
I didn't set a duration for the hiatus this time because I don't know when I will be.
You skipped one.
Oh, whoops, sorry. A short rest won't make hernias or arthritis go away, but it would indeed help de-stress my physical and mental condition, and my team thought it would be a good chance for us to all take a little rest to raise. I didn't set a duration for the hiatus this time because I don't know when I will be good enough to start uploading again, but also I want to have more chapters saved up so that if I'm not doing well all of a sudden, I can take a bit of a break. As such, although it pains me to say this, I'm entering an indefinite hiatus.
Oh no!
There are a lot of people reading the preview, so I wanted to keep the topic exclusively on the hiatus itself. I'm sorry I wasn't able to write more there. Well, the pre-hiatus and post-hiatus won't look too different. Even now, everyone in the team, including myself, is working hard for Tower of God. And I know that having a 10-year work this successful isn't easy, so that's why the biggest worry is what if people think the art will improve after the hiatus? Let's not hold overly high expectations on each other. But I'm still an author, so in order to return better than when I left, I will make reserve chapters during my free time to make sure my hands stay in shape, and I will rest up and come back prepared.
So he didn't even take a full ass hiatus because he was still working here and there.
Yeah, now he's just like not working on a deadline.
Yeah, he's just doing what he wants, which is I think the best one. But
I think it is, yeah. Outside of the previews, the free release is continuing, and the anime is still airing. So I will keep sharing words or news from me on the blog. It won't be as if nothing happened. Anyway, I'm sorry to post a hiatus notice like this, but I will still post how I'm doing, and we'll try to get better soon. Well, I will be back next week with a short afterward. You all know I always hope for your happiness and health, right? Stay happy, stay healthy, have a good week. Thank you.
Wow. Even in his time of suffering, he still wants us to be good. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, pretty good afterward. Pretty nice blog post. And now we get back to the main question. So, Adrian, would you like to keep going?
I think that's it.
Yep, the 2-chapter special. So, this is going to be it. As always, we stream this live at Twitch TV/Tecnics channel. And if you want to know when we're going live, because, you know, it's always on a Monday. It's never not been on a Monday. But if you want to know exactly when, you go to my Twitter, twitter.com/Tecnics channel. And I tweet right before we go live. And if for some reason you're sick, dying, or dead, and you miss the live stream, you can always watch the VOD on youtube.com/Tecnics Tecnics. But either way, that's going to be it. We hope everybody enjoyed. However, before we go, Adrian,
Mm-hmm.
what advice do you have for people with hernias?
Ask your boss, if you can take an indefinite hiatus from work. It might get approved.
Oh my god. So, ironically enough, this brings up the topic of reasonable accommodations. And
Mm-hmm.
again, I don't know how it is in other places outside the US. I've actually heard it's ironically enough, I think better because I always hear like how shitty the US is in a lot of things, but I'll tell you
Mm-hmm.
this, the higher up you go, generally the better it is because I've had pretty shitty jobs my entire life, right? I'm currently in the best job I've ever had. And the job I have now, they're like all about reasonable accommodations, like, if you're sick, like we'll help you out. Like if you have like a back problem, we'll like provide something for you. In my other jobs before this, they're like, "Oh, you got a problem? You're fired. Too bad." Right? Like they don't really care.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's like the higher you go, the better it gets. And then there's literally like a person in my team that is fully working remote because they have like a medical issue and they're just able to stay home, even though we can realistically do the whole job from home anyway. But, you know, people don't like to think like that. But yeah, no, it's you could get it depending on where you are. If you're overseas, not in the States, I would say there's probably a higher likelihood of an indefinite hiatus being granted, or if your injury is like really that bad, or the higher up you are, I think you have a decent shot of getting it too, because that means you're important. But either way,
Mm-hmm.
you heard it from here first with Adrian. Ask your job for indefinite hiatuses. But either way, that's about it. We hope everyone enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next time for more Tower of God. I'm loving it. I hope y'all are loving it. Eee!